Hi, welcome to the podcast Next. I'm your host, TechnoEM Executable, Techie.exe for short. And this is that one guy, your co host, that one Brian. Brian, tell us some news.
Border hoppers.
That's off topic, that's very offensive, and that's unoriginal. Uh, Dude, come up with a better punchline before I go ahead and stand up and punch you. Like, bro, what's wrong with you? That wasn't funny.
Well, damn foam just trying to be funny. And also, you want some pineapple?
No, I'm fine. But all right, let's talk about some actual news now.
All right. So the president election and about Joe Biden with kids eating ice cream in the McDonald's next to the corner alleyway in the McPlay place.
What? It- that's something. I mean, we have seen Joe Biden literally act like a kid and run after an ice cream truck. We've seen that happen before. So I can't say it's the worst thing in the world or something in the world that hasn't happened yet. But yeah, that sounds like something. And about the presidential election, I don't think he should be put for president again. Because I don't know if we want Ice Cream Muncher here to be the next president. But yeah, our next topic is Mr. Beast. Apparently, Mr.
Okay.
Beast cries again, or cries the first time. I don't know. I didn't watch the first video when he buried himself alive. But this time, apparently, he cried after being buried alive for 7 whole days, even though he did this before. Now, last time he did this, he did it for 50 hours. This
Uh,
time, he did it for a whole week. So,
well,
I don't know how, like, how would one, like, how does one who trains for something end up making themselves look. I mean, Mr. Beast can't look bad, but like, how do you cry after you train for something? I mean, I don't know if that was his goal to do it for 7 days and he cried. I mean, to be fair, he did the buried alive thing 2 years ago. So 2 years later, he might not have the exact same, upgoing presence, but still, it doesn't seem right to me. Uh, Brian, what's our next topic?
our next topic is a PS5 digital is comparable with a regular PS5.
Comparable isn't a word, but I mean, if we're gonna compare the PS5 digital to the original PS5, I don't know, man. Like, the PS5 digital apparently is supposed to cost more than the PS5, and the PS5 is already expensive, like $500. So I don't know.
400.
It's $400.
Yeah.
Uh, yeah, like I'd rather buy a Switch. Like Switches are like 2,500.
230, 220.
Yeah, like around that price. So like then you have like PlayStation over here. They come out with the exact same console, just missing the disc feature, which is a downgrade,
Yep.
and it costs more. Like I'll hand it to PlayStation that they were probably like one of the first, and they make actually good games too that aren't on all other consoles. But the PS5 digital is just the PS5 Slim. There is no Slim. There's not a PS5 Slim, but like the PlayStation has like this Slim series where it's like Switch Lite, but PS5 instead of Switch. So, what's our next topic?
Uh, well, Omegle did shut down a couple of weeks ago.
Hmm. I heard about that. Omegle shut down because of users claiming of abuse and pedophilia. Now, my opinion on it was we knew COVID was gonna hit when we heard COVID was a thing. Like, let's be for kids are gonna want to meet new people. Like, could we all agree on that? Could the two of us agree on that?
Yeah, we can both agree about that.
Kids are gonna want to meet new people. They're gonna want to say things that are unnecessary. But claims of abuse and pedophilia, I don't know. That's a little bit of a stretch. I mean, how many Omega clones are there now?
Um, like I don't know.
Like there's been so many Omega clones. We got Emerald Chat, we got Monkey, we have Omi TV. It's the same concept. It's just now the big thing is
Funnier.
down. Yeah, it's funnier because the big thing is down. Now we're using its little children. We're using its spawn because
So, so what you're saying is just like it's like a Minecraft spawner that just keeps on repeating itself and repeating itself as soon as a Omegle or whatever the fudge is.
I mean I wouldn't say it's a Minecraft spawner. I would. I mean because once Omegle died, its children were like seen bigger. They got more attention. So
Yeah,
I can't say it's like a it's that because Emerald Chat has been around for a while, Monkey's been around for a while, Omi TV has been around for a while. No one uses these platforms because Omegle was big. Now Omegle is down. Omegle is no longer a thing. We have all these other clones for the exact same thing. It's like you shut down one problem, you have like three other ones.
yeah, but actually, hold on. In my research,
Uh,
apparently in my brain,
I
there's
was about
30
to ask,
million
like,
users.
you made research on this?
Yeah,
You that must have been a new experience for you, huh?
yep. Yeah, her it's fucking uh
That the
20% of my brain cells.
20% of your brain cells. Good lord, bro. All right. So apparently, you said 30 million. What?
30 million users
30 million
on
users
Monkey.
on Monkey. I mean, I expected that from Monkey. I mean, it's pretty big in the community. Just look on Twitch. Like, if you go on Twitch or if you go on Kick, if you go on either of those platforms, if you go to just chatting, 9 times out of 10, you're going to see one or five, a handful of people on Monkey.
Yeah.
It has a funny name, it's a funny concept. I mean, it's there. It's there when it needs us most. When we need it
Yeah.
most. So, apparently, someone on the internet bought 50% of Roblox just to make booty mechanics. How do
Why
you
exactly?
how do you do that on a kids game? How do you do this on a
Um,
kids game?
let's see.
You know, don't even
Well,
explain
there
that.
is.
Don't explain that. We're not trying to get canceled today. That's not today's goal. We're not trying to do a cancel speed run. Y'all are
Okay, fine.
y'all are a special breed when it comes to mechanics in general. If that's the topic we have
Oh,
to go off of. Anyways, let's get into a
uh,
more personal topic now. Like a lighter, easier topic. Um. So, what do you want to talk about?
um, holy shit! I just lost 50% of my brain cells again.
Good lord, bro.
Uh, about about like my about my girlfriend. How about that?
Okay, we could talk about relationships. Speaking of relationships,
Yeah.
why is it that a girl could go ahead and wear a dude's hoodie or something, right? But
Yeah.
like for it, like let's say if I had a girlfriend, like
Mm-hmm.
she would probably want to wear my hoodies, but I would be wrong if I would want to have worn hers.
Uh,
Like think about that. They
hmm.
put on your hoodie, they put a ton of perfume on, and then they
Uh,
just hand it back to you. You think I want to have that? You think I want to start smelling like perfume? Like
no, because you're gonna throw it.
when I'm trying to go to school or like
Oh
home
god.
or like wherever anyone would go. Like why would you want to smell like I mean, why wouldn't you? You would have the smell of your partner to remind you that they love you, but it's kind of messed up because then you kind of look like in the eyes of a dude, you kind of look like a suck up for your girl. I don't know. That's just how I see it. Um, what's next?
Um, I don't know. I don't, like about mine. How is it when? Holy shit! I just lost 20% again.
You're not gonna have a lot of
This is
brain
happening.
cells left to keep on braining.
Hmm. I,
Did you find out what you were gonna say?
yeah. Like about my girlfriend. Like, how is it when I want to play games, I can't, but it's fine for her to have fun of her own. Like it just doesn't make sense. And according to my calculation and research, it's not fair.
That isn't
It's like
fair.
giving a child. It's like giving a child a phone, but instead of your girl. You know what I mean?
Okay, that comparison was way too off. Like that, I w- here's a better comparison. Like, it doesn't make sense. Like, let's say I were like me and I don't know. This is something I did get in trouble for one time with my friends, but like, how is it that my friend he took like a bottle, he threw it at a wall, like a concrete wall. He almost got us all in trouble because he wanted to throw that bottle. But none of us were the ones who were throwing it. We all told him not to, and like we almost had the authorities called on us because some bozo wanted to start some noise. Like how is that fair? Thankfully, I
Uh,
didn't get in trouble, and that never like blew up. But like, that doesn't make sense.
it never does.
And you know, another thing is like, I- I think it's okay when I like go ahead and just sleep by myself. Like, let's say like I'm by myself, I'm at home, and like if I had a girlfriend, she would were to like leave her like hoodie around. I feel like it would be okay if I were to wear it while she's not around because she's not around. And like I kind of look like a suck up because of what I said earlier, but that's like you like when you're at your own place, it's like it's different. you feel like your own person. Like you don't feel like you have to put yourself in front of eyes of everyone else. You don't have like a whole world to see. I mean, a whole world seeing you. You have yourself. And if you're by yourself, I would probably want to take one of her things, specifically one of her
Uh,
hoodies, and just wear it and just then go to sleep. And
huh.
especially when she's not around, because like I don't know if like if I do have a girlfriend, if she would be like the type to be like, oh, that's my things, you can't touch them. Because if she is, that is the first thing I'm doing. I'm taking her belongings and I'm going to sleep with it. Why? Because it reminds me of her, and I would love her, and if she's not around, who's gonna stop me?
I will.
What do you mean you will? Like you're just gonna go to my house and just like wake me up
Yeah, I'm just gonna break into your house like a fudging robber and just punch you in the face.
while I'm sleeping? Good lord, bro. Good lord,
Actually,
Brian. Don't
I'll punch
punch.
you right now.
Don't punch me right now. You don't punch me where it hurts most.
Yeah.
So how like what are we gonna talk about now?
I never really knew, but Mexicans are always cowards.
Yeah. And you know, I forgot to tell you something too. Do you know what it was?
That you're a fudge kid.
Yeah.